Margherita is a very dear friend. I met Margherita, I think it was in 1990, at Isidore Fromm's memorial service in Boston. She and I were trained by Isidore and other people. Somehow, you were across the room from each other, and our eyes met. I think either I went over to her or she came over to me. Different stories there. And we started speaking. And then she started speaking to members of my community, the New York Institute of Gestalt Therapy. And more we realized that we had a lot in common, both in terms of our hearts and in terms of our ideas. And she and we began to form more personal relationships and more professional relationships over the years. Now, I never worked with notes, but I have them here because I don't want to leave anything out. Margherita has been a member of this institute at least since the time of the Manchester conference, which was, I think, something like 10 years ago, a long time ago. She founded the Instituto di Gestalt, HCC.
It means Human Communication Center.
Designated with the third C. In 1979, she brought Gestalt therapy to Italy for the first time. And in 1982, she started training, and since then, she's trained over 1,000 students. Her institute has offices in Syracuse, Palermo, and Milan. She's dedicated to the hermeneutic and aesthetic of Gestalt therapy, and trained initially by Polster and Isidore Fromm. She was very much grounded in our basic text, which is also one of her affinities with the New York Institute. She's written books, published hundreds of articles, trains all over the world. Almost every time I speak to her, she's from a different country, different city. She was co-editor of Studies in Gestalt Therapy with me and Frank Schemmer, Dialogical Bridges, Studies in Gestalt Therapy, Dialogical Bridges. She's editor of Carriera di Gestalt. She's the principal of Gestalt Therapy book series. She's published a number of books and still publishing them. Her recent book is Here Now Through Next in Psychotherapy. She's responsible for a lot of cross-influences and modalities. You've heard a lot of her references to psychoanalysis and neuroscience. Right now, she's dedicated to research and precisely those cross-influences. She's important to the New York Institute for Gestalt Therapy. She's important to many of my colleagues, and I'm very happy to be part of this ceremony and this award to my dearest friends. A member of my family, a member of the New York Institute family, and a member of the AAGT family.
Can you hear me if I speak from here?
Yes.
Thank you. Margherita, I met you at the 50th anniversary New York Institute Conference, 2002. And the thing that stands with me from then, I've known you since and we've had contact since, but the thing that stands with me from then was that if you've ever been to a New York Institute conference, the lack of timekeeping. People were late, presentations carried over into other people's presentations time, people stood around and talked before they'd sit down. I guess it's a New York thing. However, there was one afternoon that was set aside for the Europeans to do presentations. What's funny about that? And what characterized that, and that's what I remember of you, and you, Peter, was that each presenter started on time, finished on time, in order to make the space for the other. And that, for me, is what you've done in creating the AAGT, in the work that you did across Europe to make space for Gestalt and professional communities of Gestaltists, as you spoke this morning, we have to heal and look after ourselves first, through, amongst other things, professional communities. And you have been a key, valiant, profound influence in doing precisely that, especially in Europe, but not just in Europe, in creating our professional communities. So that, alongside of what Dan had to say for you, I'm very proud and pleased to present this to you in recognition of you being our Lifetime Achievement Award recipient this year.
Thank you, that's wonderful. Since I know that being a woman has been important for this decision, I want to dedicate this award to my daughter and also to my mother somehow. She allowed me, my mother allowed me to be free as a woman and to study as much as I wanted to study. And to my daughter, who is a wonderful woman, but very much thanks to my husband, her father. Because I must say that I've been far from home often, and my husband has supported this process very much. So in dedicating this award to all the women Gestalt therapists, hoping that they can develop their mind and their heart in this community, in our communities. I also thank all